how to push through when you're not feeling like it. What you got to understand, bro, is you got to have a why before you even start this self-improvement thing, before you even start elevating your life, before you even start going to the gym, before you even start adding effort into this thing that we call the grind. You have to have a reason for starting. If you don't have a why, if you don't have a reason, it's not going to be continuous. You're not going to be able to succeed the way that you want to succeed. It's going to be very easy for you to get off track, and not only that, when times do get tough, because we all go through tough times. Last month was a tough month for me, just mentally. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I'm in the sun so y'all can see your boy. Mentally, brother, mentally, man, like it was a lot for me. I had to take care of my mental health. When you start to achieve a lot of great things, especially at a younger age, you deal with things such as survivor's guilt. You deal with mental health things. You have to now look within, because life is not all about success or money. Life is about the relationship that you build with the Most High. And it's also about the relationship that you build with yourself. And it's about making sure that your mindset is good, that your cup is filled, and that you can be of value to those that you love, those around you. So we all go through hard times, but what made me push through is, first off, giving myself grace and understanding that I'm doing a lot, and my brother Spencer reminded me of this. You could be doing a lot less, right? So like, I'm doing a lot, but I could be doing a lot less. And that juxtaposition, there's a balance within that. I'm doing a lot, but I could be doing a lot less. So giving myself grace in this thing that we call life is very, very imperative, because one thing I'm not trying to do is, I ain't trying to lose myself while I try to reach for higher and higher goals. I'm not trying to lose who I am. I'm not trying to lose my identity. I'm not trying to lose my mental health. So all those things are important. You have to take care of your mental health. You got to give yourself grace. And if you don't feel like putting in the work, understand why you don't feel like. Maybe it's because you've been putting in work for years and you haven't seen no results and you getting discouraged. Maybe it's because you didn't know that the work was going to take this much effort for you to get to where you want to go. Maybe it's because you're comparing your life to other people and you seeing other people's success and you're not really appreciating your own success and what you've been able to build. And it could be all three of those things or one of those things. But to me, those are the main three, or whatever else you're going through. Maybe you just don't feel like it. You got to have a why, a reason, an incentive for waking up every day and choosing a harder route, waking up every day and choosing to live your life on a significantly harder path. It's a harder path because nobody really wants to self-improve, bro. Nobody really wants to go all in on their goals and dreams. Nobody really wants to do these things, It's something that you have to have a why for. It's an initiation process almost to get into the purpose-driven community, the mindset of I'm never gonna quit no matter what. The mindset of I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm still showing up. A lot of people are not built like that. But we have a reason for why we do what we do. We have a reason for showing up. We have a reason for being consistent. We have a reason for coming outside every single day and putting in this grind. We have a reason. We have a reason. A lot of people don't have reasons. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have a reason for why they do what they do. A lot of people don't have a reason for waking up and grinding. A lot of people don't have a reason. So when you don't have a reason, when you're not reminded of the struggle that you've been through or the pain or your destination and where you want to go to, it's going to be very hard for you to continue the process. So I'm here to remind you that you have to remember the goals that you have for yourself. What's going to make you continue walking along this journey? You have to remember your destination. If you don't remember your destination, you don't remember why you're doing what you're doing, it's not going to work, buddy. It's not going to work, because life is going to get harder and harder. Things are going to get tougher and tougher. It doesn't get easier as you continue to elevate. And that's what people make it seem like things get easier. Really, it's new level, new devil. Everybody should know that. And if you don't know that, then trust me, you're going to get to know that. So I'm trying to warn you ahead of time. That's what's going to happen. How are you still going to stay positive through the midst of adversity? How you still going to wake up and choose to elevate your life? It's a choice you got to make every single day. You got to love what you do. You have to have a reason why. I pick up this camera every day because I love what I do. I have a reason why. This is my life's work. So I'm very protective over that. I'm very passionate over that. And I'm going to put a lot of time into that because that's what's supposed to happen. Me being authentic most definitely helps that process. I'm not putting up a facade. I'm not doing nothing that's fake. I'm keeping it 100% real. So it makes the job significantly easier. But it's an everyday grind, whether I'm feeling up for it or not, whether I'm feeling good or not, whether my energy levels are high or not, I'm still getting up and I'm still showing out for this community. You know, and I'm a little sick. I'm recovering right now. Still showing up. Because if I can, then I will. And if I'm super sick to the point where I can't hold a camera and put a couple pieces of sentences together, then homie, I'm sitting it out, you know? I got to give myself grace. I got backup videos for that when I was feeling really great. And I'm like, all right, instead of making one, let me make two, just in case I'm super sick, just in case I go through an emergency, I'm still able to show up. Backlog work. Can you do that? Can you create habits and systems in your life that could prepare you for moments that you might not even think are possible? Can you still show up even when nobody else think you can show up? Can you still put this work in even when nobody else think you could put the work in? Can you still be purpose driven even when nobody else think you could be purpose driven? Can you still lock in even when everybody else thought you couldn't lock in? That's what we about. At the end of the day, man, it's a process, it's a journey, and you gotta want it. You know what I mean? You gotta want to succeed. You gotta want to elevate. You gotta want a better life. You can't worry about the outside noise. You can't worry about the naysayers. You can't even worry about yourself sometimes, bro. All the complaining in your mind about not feeling up to it, about being lazy, about not wanting to do the work, about comparing your results to somebody else's. If you listen to that, that is the enemy. That will stop you. You got to listen to the side of you that says, I believe in you. I believe that you can do this. And fall in love with the day-to-day process. Fall in love with the journey. Another thing is y'all got high standards for yourselves, and I love that. But you don't have to work out for 2 hours every day. You don't have to work on your business for 5 hours every day. You just got to do an hour. You just got to do 30 minutes. You just got to do what you can do in that moment. Because things happen. Life happens. Times are tough. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be able to do what you can do to make it through. Man, they music loud as hell early in the morning, dog. What's going on? You know? You just got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you can do. And be proud of that and understand that you could be doing a lot less. But we up, we awake, the sun is out, say less. Let's come out here, let's do more. Let's say less and do more. But instead, you don't want to do more. You want to complain about why you can't do at all. When the truth is, you just got to do your best. You know? If you give life your best every day, then life will give you its best. When you put your all into life, life will make sure that you're rewarded. And that's what people have to understand. How do you push through when you don't feel like it? You got to have a why. You got to have a reason for why you're doing this in the first place. That's your initiation process to knowing that you truly, truly, truly purpose driven. It's an exclusive club of people who understand what it means to really be purpose driven, bro. What are you about? Everybody say that they want to change their life. Everybody say that they want to be great. Nobody's willing to do what it takes. Nobody's willing to understand that they're already great. It's all about just revealing the power that you have, the power that God has given you. You can do a lot, bro. You can change your life. You can go to the gym. You can be fit. You can lose weight. Bro, there's nothing stopping you. You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing stopping you from that. The only thing in our way is us. We the ones in our own way. We got to get about our own way. You know, but there's a discipline code that we have to follow, and it doesn't have to look the same every day. You just have to put points up on the board. You just have to score. You just have to do something. It all adds up when you zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Damn, I did 20 push-ups yesterday. I did 30 today. I did 100 yesterday. I did 100 the next day. Okay, in total, that's like 150. But instead, if you don't feel like doing 150 every single day, then you think you a loser. You think you're not doing enough. That's not true. You gotta change your mindset. You gotta change how you think about that, bro. I need you to understand that I believe in you, you know? And I need you to understand that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not feel okay. But it's never okay to not do the work necessary to get you to where you want to go. And like I said, I don't care if you have 100% to give or you only have 1% to give. Give what you can give on an everyday basis, because it adds up. You gotta hear me, bro. It adds up. So y'all worried about, you know, how do I still push through even if I'm not feeling like myself? This is yourself. Ups and downs, that's life, bro. We're not always supposed to feel good. Can we still show up when we feeling like trash? That's the human experience. Can we still show up when we grieving? Can we still show up when we not feeling good? That's the human experience. Like I said, if you have to take a break for your mental health. Take care of yourself. But if you're willing, if you're able, if you feel good enough, right? Well, why aren't you showing up? You don't gotta feel perfect. It don't have to be kumbaya. It just has to be another 24 hours that we got to change our lives around. You understand what I'm saying? Man, things happen. You know, life happens. But life is happening for you, not to you. And when you keep complaining about life, you're not going to learn the necessary lessons that you're supposed to learn that's supposed to take you to the next level. You not feeling like yourself and you still putting in the work. This is where the breakthroughs happen the most. It doesn't happen when everything's good and you have all the energy in the world. It happens when everything's bad and you still walking forward, moving forward towards prosperity. You got to remember that. You got to keep that in mind. Love y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you sign up for the email list so you can stay tuned with everything that we got going on. I appreciate you. Peace.